Hey guys, it's Darius Dillard here doing my video number 3. And at first and foremost, I do want to say Happy Easter, Happy Resurrection Day. Today is that day. So let's get started with our questions here. I need to meet my family so we can get some good food in, good soul food, and then we can go ahead and get to bed to start our week for the Monday at work and school. So let's see. Number 1, the critical theory is used to reveal how social and technological structures within organizations serve to oppress workers. Hegemony, from my understanding, is the subordinate's trust in the ideas and values of the superior. Concerted control is the values an employee adopts from the organizations to understand and follow the leadership. For example, an organization's mission statement. Like when I got hired at the job that I'm working now, they state the mission statement: God, family, and work. That's their outline of the values that they hold with the organization. So even though I already have those values, but I know someone who don't necessarily have those values, adopted our values to follow the instructions and understand the culture of the organization that we work for. The article, The Workplace Culture of Fear, is a clear example as to why it's important to identify and understand the culture of the organization. The critical theory is definitely a need for every employee to understand and to notice when they are being oppressed. That is the issue every employee needs to notify and also address when it's being handed to them or being addressed to them. Number 4, the link for how Netflix changes corporate culture. I clicked it and then I also tried to do YouTube, and it didn't pop up for me, so I don't know if it had any issues with anyone other. So number 4, I didn't get to look at the video. The link that was here for the link that was for the video did not pop up for me, and I tried it multiple times and also tried to look it up, but I couldn't find the direct one that says how Netflix changes corporate culture. So moving on. Number 5. I believe the ultimate lesson was for superiors to allow equal opportunity for growth and performance. For the supervisor of that study to just always have their favorite when I was reading, I was thinking about the Four Horsemen. The Four Horsemen to play out the projects and to do everything, to always call on them, and missing equal opportunity or even missing greater ideas or even someone who works better than the Four Horsemen to produce that project is completely unacceptable. And I think that was the ultimate lesson that was being portrayed in that study for number 5. Number 6, the only time I'm not completely accurate is my work history. So if I go into a job and I'm applying and they ask my work history, how long I've worked at so and so and so, I would say 2 years. If I've worked there for a year and 6 months, I'll just go ahead and add the extra 6 months to say. So I'm not quite sure. That's the only time that I've actually been not completely accurate. Other than that, I'm pretty honest. And any questions they ask me, I'm pretty much honest when they ask me questions. But that's the only time I'm not accurate. The time. A year and 6 months, 2 years. Yeah. Number 7. Yes, I have been misrepresented. I was hired as a lead teller at a bank. I'm not going to say where. And they had me mailing letters to customers and potential customers. Now, my job description said that I would be handling cash and I would be handling customers as they come in. And then also be, doing cross sales to the loan officers. So my first month, I was mailing letters. And then when I finally said something, it was because the new manager who got hired after me mixed my application with another representative application. So the representative application that hired at the same time with me had my job and I had his job. So luckily we got everything figured out, and the manager, my former manager actually hired me back as the lead teller and then kept the other guy, and he just moved him down the position to the teller instead of a lead teller. So that's how that worked out. But yes, I have been misrepresented, and I can't believe I waited a month to say something. But it got worked out. It worked out. Number 8, one reason an applicant may embellish their application is because they might want to get as close as to being perfect a candidate can be for that position. Saying, especially with the word, I can type so-and-so amount of words within 3 minutes, or I'm a great listener, and sometimes you really don't listen. You're not even listening in the interview. There's a lot of things that people can embellish on their application that they should not, because it actually shows in their performance. So those are some reasons that applicants may embellish their application, but you shouldn't do that. A employer might say he is always smiling if they Google me. When I actually had my manager, who when I worked at the police department, she did say she Googled me before she hired me, and she said that when I Googled you, of course, I had to actually find you. It's 3 of us, so she had to figure out which one I was. So she found me. She said, he's smiling in every picture. He's always smiling. He's always at church. He's always like, only post that I really post about is about my faith, and then also, midterms time. But she said you're always smiling, and that you seem very positive and happy, and we need that in our environment here to add to our culture. That she was trying to bring into her department. The reason why superior should use strategic ambiguity is because it softens the message with still giving direction, if that makes sense. One example I can think of is, I think I understand your goal, but I've seen others try that and fail, and I definitely don't want that to happen to you. That's a better way of saying it than saying, that's not a good idea. Next. I'd rather hear, I think I understand your goal, but I've seen others try it. I like that one. And that is an example of strategic ambiguity as to why a superior may want to soften that. Why a superior should use strategic ambiguity, when especially speaking with a subordinate who already may not feel less, but it's just like, okay, they there, I'm right here, so of course they may talk to me a certain way, but of course if you soften it, they'll kind of bring that employee right here, like, oh, there goes that respect. Look at that respect. We right here. We together. We not right here no more. We right here. We can talk to each other. Yep, there it is. A subordinate may use strategic ambiguity not to seem as if they were questioning a task, or also as respect to the superior. So they may say, supervisor so-and-so, I do like your goal for us, but I also think that maybe, what if we do this, or what if we do that, additional to your goal, since your goal has been placed for so long. That's another way. You could also word it a little different. You could play with the words here. It's also how you say it. Strategic ambiguity. Don't talk about it. Trust plays a major role, because when you need goals and certain things to be done, you need to trust the superior or subordinate with handling it, if they are trustworthy. You have to, giving a certain project to a person, especially since I work mostly in the banking industry, giving a particular project with someone, you have to trust that individual. Dealing with the forms that I deal with, we have people's socials, we have people's credit scores, we have people's addresses, we have people's phone numbers, we have people's marital status, we have even other personal things that shouldn't really be on there. That be on there that if you're not trustworthy, that you shouldn't be handling. So I definitely believe that if you are trustworthy, then that plays a major role into when you receive tasks, and when you do a good job, and your superior can trust you with certain things. Trust, and I am done. I thought I had another question, but that was my example for number 12. But thank you for watching my video, and thank you for tuning in. Again, happy Easter, and I'm happy to do this video for you guys. All right, have a good day. Bye.